today? I guess everyone knows that they're going to be expected to know stuff, so they were afraid to come.
Oh, I gotta know stuff. I don't even have my book. I couldn't find it.
Look at me.
I'm that student.
Yeah, you notice he has his arm up there holding it. Don't look at me.
Look at me.
My house is full of people right now. I can't find my stuff.
I understand completely. I'll understand better at the end of the
In
month.
the end of the month. you'll
Yes.
understand.
That's going to be interesting. Okay, is everybody ready?
No.
No? All right, that's
Yay!
We won't feel alone.
Okay.
Maybe I should feel more bold.
Well-
Ignorant. George is.
well, in that case, let me phrase that differently. Is everyone want to just sit here and stare at each other, or should I at least get this over with? So here's our plan. We're going to talk about the land, a little more history. We're going to do some quotes for those of you who subscribe to what's his name, Hanani Naftali on Telegram. You can see things that you've probably already seen on that part. Say, I sort of kidnapped it from him, and then our review. We're doing it the same way we did it last time. But before we go to the land, this is what I wanted to discuss. Being how well everyone has all this extra time to be able to sit and review and study a whole month to prepare for the next class.
I know. I should go sit in the corner of shame. Where is that?
This-
Showing you.
I'm sorry, the corner doesn't have enough room for everyone, including me.
This is the new corner.
Yeah,
Except George probably knows.
a corner wasn't large enough.
I'd say
Um,
he's probably got it better than all of us. You're just being quiet.
I'm thinking we may need to do the classes more often. What does everyone think?
I agree with that.
Okay. These are the options that I'm thinking. And you could tell me a matter of my mind, and if you want. We could do it twice a month, in which case we will have to decide first and third Shabbat of the month, or second and fourth Shabbat of the month. We could do it every other week. In that case, with months that have an extra week, we're not losing an extra week that way, but it'll shift periodically. We could do it weekly. Now, I want the class to make the decision, not me. So, any thoughts on that? It's,
I like
Weekly might be
Too much for me.
it might be just because of all the feasts and everything coming up. We already know we're gonna have some that
yeah,
it would conflict with.
right. Well, we may have trouble. We may have trouble doing it in October, but
Maybe after Sukkot.
we can make the change after Sukkot.
Yeah, maybe that'd be.
So, you want to think it over, and we could discuss it next class, which way to go, and
I kind of like after Sukkot, just because,
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
least for me personally, I know I got a lot of stuff to prepare for, so.
well, for those who have a lot of stuff to prepare, keep in mind that the next class is the weekend right after Rosh Hashanah and before Yom Kippur. So that should make it easy. Yeah,
During the days of awe,
yeah,
be an awe-inspiring class.
yeah. You could turn on, the week before you could pray that you do better, and the week after you could ask God to forgive you for adjusting how the timing works on that.
We were talking about this morning, the Kol Nidre. You may need that if you made an oath to learn Hebrew this year.
What?
If you made an oath to learn Hebrew, you'll be glad the Kol Nidre is coming up.
Yes. Well, you might be. I'm actually doing the reading of it, so. And Kol Nidre is supposed to be a very sad prayer. And so when you hear my voice, you may feel very sad about
Lord, I didn't really mean I was going to learn Hebrew this year. I meant,
it. Maybe.
yeah, you
Well-
misunderstood me, Lord.
Okay.
I misunderstood.
But first, a bit of information. There's no W in Hebrew.
Oh, oh.
We've been spelling it wrong all these years.
Yeah. So you pronounce it Vo. I said we're going to talk about the land. And in the land, I decide now to just focus on areas. An area called Safred. These are the ruins of Safred.
That W thing, it took me a minute. Because I'm like, Hebrew, there's a W right there.
But I was thinking,
Well, that's in saying it in English.
I know, but I was like, there's no W in he. Like, I'm thinking that word, the English word that's
Oh,
spelled
okay.
out there. And I'm like,
somebody in colleges normally, Vav is wow, pronounced like a W.
Okay.
The Vav is.
So we have,
Like if you take a class
Mhm.
in Hebrew, a lot of times it will be Vav,
okay.
not Vav.
Well, there's an area up near the Galilee called Safed. It's also known as Savat. These are the ruins that have been there for quite a long time. Cave of Shem and Eva, where it's believed, I think it's Joseph who's buried there. This is the Ari Ashkenazi synagogue in Safed. It's been around in, I think it was 1836. It was destroyed by a earthquake and then rebuilt. Now I was looking at the Palestinian people. This is one of the two cities that my great-grandfather lived in. So obviously that means I'm Palestinian. He was there, and according to what I could dig up in information, he was there in 1840 or so. And the last record I have of anyone on the lineage is 1960, but I don't know if they had children, so I don't know if I have any relatives still in Safed and in Tiberias. Back then, it used to be Jews, Christians, and Arabs all lived together. It wasn't that this was an Arab country or a Muslim country, or this was a Jewish country, it's Israel still, or a Christian country. It's just different people all live together. It'd be nice if people could learn to live together again. They even have trouble doing that in this country right now. And next we're going to go to some awesome words based on God's promises to Israel. Okay. The whole land of Canaan I will give as an everlasting possession to you and your descendants after you. Genesis 17:8. I think we've been quoting famous people, so why not quote the most famous, which is Hashem himself. The promise, a great nation, I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. And from Genesis 12:2. And if he's giving us a great nation, the promise of divine protection. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. From Isaiah 41:10. Next we'll go to Jeremiah. The promise of restoration and the return from exile, which seems to be happening nowadays. I'll bring my people Israel and Judah back from captivity and restore them to the land. Seems in Europe there's a lot of people moving back to Israel. It seems they feel safer in the country that's at war than in the country they're in right now with the anti-Semitism. And if you're in Columbia University right now, you might be thinking the same thing. And the promise of a kingdom. Your house and your kingdom will endure forever before me. Your throne will be established forever. Second book of Samuel 7:16. And these promises remind us of God's unwavering faithfulness to Israel throughout history. That includes the period that's happening right now, as we wonder what's coming next. So now, actually I had to discuss the schedule next rather than before, now that I look at the slides coming up. So we've already discussed the schedule to a degree, and we're going to come back to that next month, it appears. So think of what will work for you. I know Billy, who's not here, said that for him, he's not here on the third Shabbat of the month. So I know he would like the second and fourth. So I'm just tossing that out.
I think it really needs to depend because there's the days we're doing the oneg and everything too, so we won't be able to do it those days.
That is true. That has to be looked at. Well, this month I see the oneg is on the third Shabbat.
Yeah.
So maybe we should look at, for that month, look at when the oneg is and plan it based on that. So it's not full, so it's not everyone's out there eating and we're sitting here talking. Then again, maybe they can cater our class. That's another perspective. Yeah, but we like to talk with people out there, so. So that's another option based on when the Torah reading is. We have it the week before and after, or. Okay. So now it's time to play. What?
Candles and paper lanterns.
Yes. I have divided into, there's one that has roots from the words from the roots, another one that's numbers and the meaning of the letters. Which one shall we do? Last time we only had time for one, so I'm thinking we may only do one of those two. Maybe both, but if we do only one, which one would you like it to be?
What do you say?
Well,
Well, you've been studying
I
the
looked
meanings.
up meanings of letters and on websites, and they didn't agree. So I don't know if I know what the meanings are.
Okay. Well, if we go to the meanings, we can come up with what I've had for the meanings, and you could tell us the other perspective.
Yeah, we could do that.
What does everyone want to do?
That's the one I'm most uncomfortable with, so let's go with that one.
Okay.
Face our fears.
What?
Face our fears.
Face off fears. That means I'm going to have to give the answers on most of them then. Okay, then we're not going to break up into teams. We're not going to keep score. Unless you really want to. No? Okay.
All of us against you, right?
What?
There we go. Happy game.
Okay, and then I have to do F11 to make that full screen, and let us begin.
It's not showing up on TV.
It's not showing up on the, how rude. Okay, let's see, how do I get it back to? Okay, F11. So let's see, it could be because it switched from PowerPoint to this. It may have disconnected it. This has the cast. More cast options. We'll have to work on this part. I think we had trouble with it last time
Yeah, I
also.
think we gotta go back to.
Yeah, but okay, well, I can't get it back to duplicate if you go. Yeah,
Let's see, let me just go to
I mean, that's just going to there. And now I know what that's, how'd you do that?
He does it
It's
for a
the
living.
function, the key F4.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want to press Alt F4, you're going to close out whatever you have, but and then duplicate. There we go.
Okay.
You're back.
No, it's showing the next screen also. Well, it's back to that one. So let's see what happens when I switch it to,
You're good.
we're good?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what happens when I hit F11 and make it full screen. We still good?
Yep.
Okay, so we have numbers, letters, more letters, and more numbers. Just to keep it simple. So who wants to start?
I'll start with numbers for 300, just see what that is.
Okay, numbers for 300. Okay. What's the number 300?
Think on this.
So that is the question, huh? What is
And that one. Yes, what letter?
What
It's,
letter?
What?
It's the 20th letter,
The 20th letter?
the 20th letter.
Are you sure?
Rach, Rach, I say Rach. Rach.
Shin. She got it.
And she wanted to go sit in the corner.
Which one is it?
Shin.
Sin, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I looked that out, it's counting backwards.
Yeah. It's the 21st letter.
You were
When you're counting which letter it is out of the
I
22,
started at 400. Oh,
you're trying to. Oh, too bad. Okay. You cheated. Next. Who's next?
Numbers for 100.
What do you think it might be?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
I'll look now.
Okay. You got off easy. Okay, Kelly, we have numbers, we have letter meetings, we have more numbers, we have more letter meetings, and we have more numbers are the categories.
Letter meetings for 100, please.
Okay. Infinite possibilities to rise above and beyond.
I've never heard that one before. Let me see if I can find that over here. Yeah, I'm not seeing that one.
Anyone?
I don't know.
that's the meaning of the letter.
The letter cat. Yes.
Yeah.
We need to update our chart over here.
What does that say?
It says, fence, interchamber, gate, separate, will protect.
Okay.
There's probably
There's lots of different things that
schools
go.
of thought.
Yeah, I'm going to what I said in the clip.
Letters that we covered.
What?
I only looked up letters that we've covered. so
We
far.
covered that one. I only put in the ones we covered.
I think.
We covered it.
That's good.
Who wants to try another one? I figure the meetings might be the hardest because there's could be, there are multiple meetings we discussed and,
Or letter meetings for
What?
100.
Yeah, do more numbers. Yeah.
Which more numbers? More numbers 1 or more numbers 2? It's
I
just all.
don't care, do that one, I don't care.
which is one?
400, I guess.
Okay, the number 50,
Noon? No, wait. Noon's 4. Noon. Noon's 40, I thought noon. And noon.
well, you wait, no, yeah, you're right.
I think you're messing my mind up here, because noon's 50, I thought.
I figured in case my memory fails, I have a cheat sheet in front of me, and I looked down at the cheat sheet and I looked at the wrong one. So much for cheat sheets. Because if I make a mistake, which I just did. Who wants to try another?
Do 500.
What?
Do 500. More numbers 5.
Okay.
Noon.
What? Iron, yep,
And kind of, yeah.
I think we all have that.
all right.
Sure, we don't, every one of us.
I have to sit and go through the letters after that.
Yeah,
Is it noon, do Sonic?
I'll be honest, I don't remember all of them myself. So that's why it's, in this case, it's easier sitting here than over there where you are. Who wants to pick one next?
More letter meetings for 100.
This one?
For 100.
100, okay.
100 is supposed to be easy. Killing for 1. A letter that's been over like a rash.
What?
Rash, I don't know.
You don't know?
I know it'll be a letter that's bent over probably, if it's humility.
There is the bending over on it.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking rash, but I don't know.
Well, think of a cup on its side.
Top.
Cop, yeah.
What? Cuff, yeah. Cuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now,
Yeah, that's
It's like a cup. Any takers, just pick something randomly.
More numbers 400. And that just to throw him off, make his mouse move over and move back.
What?
that would be, then you got the final. So
Number 500.
it's
Cuff Sulfate.
Sing
How
it
is
got
that
off
easy?
the feet.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know any of the meetings though, so.
Yeah, the meeting.
Okay.
See, on my cheat sheet, what's showing me off is it showing 100, 200, 300, 400 as the value it's showing on the board, and I'm looking down saying, what?
Oh,
And I'm seeing,
What's the, well, never mind.
we have more choices.
This is the last Sophie. Was it the cost? And it was Sophie, the last one. I can't remember the order. That's my problem.
Okay. Who wants to pick one? Want to pick one? No one else is.
More numbers for 100, Alex.
This more numbers or that more numbers?
I'm noticing a similar category
Yeah. What? The middle one? Maybe I shouldn't say even more numbers.
Mem.
Yeah.
Remember.
Now, thing that I looked at today, it had Mem, Sophie, and Mem as both the 40.
There are some books that do make that mistake.
Do make that.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have any Sophie.
Write to the author about that.
Yeah.
400 was the highest, so that number
Some
5.
of you are now an expert. We've been studying this
correctly.
We've been studying this for months.
Once a month,
and so far, this is as far as we've got.
A lot further than we were.
That's a good way to look at it.
What?
Definitely the
He
more
said it's a lot
difficult
further than
stuff.
we were months ago. So,
Okay, you want to pick one now?
The good thing, after we know all these, we'll at least
More
know what
numbers for
verse we're
100.
on.
More numbers for 100.
yeah, I'm not brave like these people. Cough.
Yeah. Well, we just had a cough. Also. Okay, the 100's are done, so we have to go higher up.
Uh-huh.
200.
Okay, what do you want on 200?
Letter meanings.
That
Oh, you're great. Fate.
Fate.
Yeah.
Probably the only one I know.
Thank you. I didn't know that one.
Okay, who's next? You?
Me?
Yeah, why not?
letter meaning 300, right straight down.
Learn those to stack both sides of the tree.
Yeah.
Both sides of the tree.
Or, oh, um,
What?
Both sides.
Yeah,
Lamed, yeah.
Lamed.
Yeah.
Of course, the shape of it is, it's higher than the other, so it's like a staff, and this part and the end part represent the two sides of the tree of life.
It's one of my favorite letters. I don't know why. It's like it.
I remember because it sounds a little like llama. I like llamas. But we're not going to get into that now. Okay. George, you want to pick one?
I'll go to 400 since you're on
Okay.
the, oh gosh. That's a mean.
Oneness of the Creator as above, so below. Yeah. She's doing good.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Aleph.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have the
But there's one.
as above, so below. You have the side of the slanted vav separating the two yods and making the letter, which separates the above and below. And the yod, the hand of God, above and below. Young lady, would you like to choose one?
500.
Yeah.
Help me out, y'all. Phone a friend.
Rich.
The head, the leader, beginning. What?
I want to say Rish, but
Yeah,
Sounds like Welsh. So.
yeah. Roche's head.
Mhm.
Which is interest to the meaning of the what we call in the beginning, Bereshis. You have the vessel that things come out from, to the beginning, the head of all things, and ends with the Tav, which is the completion. Ty, it's your turn.
more letter meanings for 200.
I take it you mean the first one?
More letter.
More
meanings.
letter. Okay, that was close. Think.
Gotta, well, I ain't writing.
I'm guessing. I did.
I
No,
was thinking with Sheen, but
no.
No, thank you for the hint.
None?
Oh, none here.
Like,
Yes,
What?
Yeah, I was
None.
just thinking.
Yeah.
Neshama.
faithfulness, neshama,
Yeah.
the soul, neshama.
I remember it now.
It's in it.
Yeah. That's.
So, Kelly, your turn. Since you're hiding in the back.
Give me more letter meeting for 500. I'm gonna double my money here.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Rest.
Yes.
Hey,
Yep. You got yeah. Well, in the name, God's name, Yud Hey Vav Hey.
Mhm.
They say that the word itself is actually the sound of a breath. The inhale, Yud Hey. The exhale, Vav Hey. That's the sound that comes out. So God's name is on every breath you take.
That's my pet peeve because hallelujah. I don't have that.
okay.
Yeah.
So, your turn. I'm just going to circle around since no one wants to say.
Okay. The second more numbers for 200.
The second more numbers for 200. What?
Okay.
Chet? Yeah.
Numbers for two. The other more numbers for 200.
Okay. He's going out of turn. He's cheating.
Hey.
What?
Hayes?
Yep.
Hey. Things coming up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
You're
No, that was the wrong song. I would never do luck.
No.
Oh, my.
Was Stevie Ray Vaughan, so yeah, why not?
More numbers for 500.
Oh, we know which one that is.
Oh, not another one with Sophie.
What?
It's another Sophie.
Yeah.
Ma'am?
What?
Ma'am? No. Ma'am?
None?
None?
No, Sophie. I never really
Oh, I thought
memorized
that
those.
was the last one.
I don't know if there's a last, I can't remember
No,
that.
no,
I never really
the last-
studied the Sophie.
I'm not
Number.
even sure.
What?
I can't
I
remember.
just
Like,
know
what's
that
it,
it's
800?
Up high like
I don't
that.
think we
It's
covered.
right.
Did we cover 800 yet in class? No, we didn't do 800 or 900. So be patient. You're trying to rush us, and we're going at a fast pace of once a month. Okay. Who's going next? George?
Try more for 300, more letter meanings. Wisdom,
Knowledge, truth,
not,
like water.
Mem?
Mem, yeah.
no, yes. Yeah, that,
Yes, even in the word water, Mayim, twice.
Nice.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
I'm just thinking of the
that's the
kids.
song.
My children
Yeah.
things too.
Well, this makes me think when we crossed the Red Sea, the Mayim, it's the Mem Sofit, the 2 pillars of water, and the Yad in the middle, the hand of God, moving us through the center. Interesting subtleties in the language itself.
Yeah.
We still have more choices. Marty?
More numbers for 300. Either one.
Well, let's make the board a little smaller by getting that one out of the way.
Another,
So
What?
it's the Sophie after Nen.
I think it might be Mem or something.
Mem, yeah.
yeah, last one was noon, so the,
Yeah.
last will be
Mem.
noon, so, ma'am.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Well, mem's about all that's left. It makes sense, there's only 4 of them,
Mhm.
so. We've done half.
Yeah.
It makes sense. You you figure percentage wise, but just guess.
Mhm.
them.
Shall we continue?
So is it Kelly's turn to pick?
Yeah, go.
Let's see, more letter meetings for 400. Make that board smaller. Three pillar.
Oh, I know that.
Is that machine?
What, that one?
See,
Let me see where I am, just to be sure I'm giving you the right one. This is 400. Yep,
The only one with three pillars.
yeah.
what?
It's the only one with three pillars.
Yeah,
It can't.
Good, you can't
Yeah.
have four and you.
What does that mean when it's four?
I can't remember.
well, no one really knows, but when to fill in on the one for the head, the Rosh, it has 4.
Yeah.
Some say it's a sign of another lad that will come when Mashiach comes. Some say that the Shin represents the name Shaddai for God. And when we add the 4th line, it's going to be, we're going to learn a new name for God when Mashiach comes.
Goes along with what it says. Hey. Yeah.
Shall we continue?
More numbers for 300?
Yep. Running out of options.
500.
What?
500.
Okay, 500 will do.
I think someone said that was
Well,
their
I'm with
favorite
you.
letter.
What?
Someone said earlier it was their favorite letter. The one-
Yeah, I just don't know what number it was.
Who wants to choose one?
I think that should take me on.
There's so many choices. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What? No button.
Probably one on the road from
What?
last one. That was the easiest
The
one.
last one.
Yeah.
You said it with great confidence.
Well, how do you feel about your confidence with knowing that information?
Let's do it again. I've got all these.
Well, it is now 4:15. You want to play another game, or did this wear you out enough already?
I'm good either way, so whatever. it is.
Same game again, or?
No, a different one. Well, same type of board, but different.
Oh.
Is that on the roots or something?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, are we going to the roots? Of course, you've seen the movie. Is right. No teams. Where's that for Lebanon? Here it is.
Yeah, this won't be.
So on the top, you see the roots.
Shalom for 200.
Shalom for 200. The Shalem.
That's Shalem, yeah.
Let's see, so to.
No.
Oh, yeah, we have this.
What?
Are we allowed to look at our
Be
notes?
completely finished.
What?
What's that?
To complete,
That's, oh, that's it. Okay, that's it.
to pay your recompense
Oh,
to
it said
complete. Did you? I missed you saying that.
Oh, yeah, to
Pay,
recompense.
recompense, complete, discharge, or commitment. Who dares to pick another one?
Let's see, so they're all at the top.
Yeah. Shabbat, Shalom, Shomer, Rasan, Baruch. Yeah. The Bet Reish Ches.
I can't wait to find the one in the final.
The one in the final?
Yeah.
Double Jeopardy.
Yeah, there's one I'm looking for in there, and I'm
I'm
interested to see if we have this.
No, for Double Jeopardy or the bonus ones, I have to pay for the game, pay for the website, and I didn't do that this time. So if I get a big check in the next month, you can look forward to that in another class.
What is that next to last one? Is that a noon?
Yeah,
I could not read it. Noon,
Nosan,
this one.
Also Natan.
Natan. Okay,
I wasn't corrected, just so they're used
you were
to
given
both.
you were given the Sephardic pronunciation, which is what we're supposed to be doing, anyways.
I mean, they're both valid, so.
Yeah. So who wants to pick one?
Shalom for 100.
Okay, keep in mind that the 100 through 500 is not a level of difficulty also.
Oh.
Should be though.
I know.
Accepted.
Well, I couldn't have them all be 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5, because then it'd be, I'll take,
Vash, Vash.
Lishon.
yeah, Lishlom.
To be completed?
Yeah. Lishlom rather than Lishalem, which looks very similar.
Yeah. Different vowels.
What?
Different vowels is all.
Yeah,
Complete.
yeah. Complete or finished. I think that's why I missed when you said complete, because I was thinking this one for complete. To be completed or
Complete.
finished.
Yeah. They're so similar.
Yeah, they are.
You could say complete for a couple of 2 or 3 of being complete, really.
I think with these two, probably the context that it's in the sentence will tell you what it means a lot more than anything else. Of course, if you would remember, vowels were added later on, so if you saw both of them without the vowels, they would actually look the same.
Complete can mean it's whole, but
Mhm.
visibly complete means like you've
To finish something off.
finished it.
Yeah.
It's has action to it.
Yeah. Well, the other one doesn't really mean whole. It means when you finish a commitment or discharge a commitment, you've completed it.
I was thinking just shalom is complete too. See it in a different way.
Yeah.
But they do I like.
Who wants to pick another one?
100.
Okay. Mivarach. What?
West.
Blessed. Yeah.
Blessed.
Yeah. What are you treating?
That one I actually.
Okay.
She said that one. That one I actually knew. I want her on my.
Yeah. Yes, it's I don't know any of the answers. Oh, that one I knew. That one I knew.
No, the majority I don't, or sometimes I guess, and I'm like, whoa.
Okay. What next? Don't speak at it once. Okay, speak at it once. Maybe you'll hear one of you at least. Marty.
What's the first column? Shalom?
This first column is
Shabbat.
the
That's
Shin
Shabbat.
Bet Tov.
That's Shabbat, right?
Yeah,
Or Shabbat or 200.
200. A Shabbaton.
Shabbaton.
Shabbaton, anyone?
Weeks.
What?
A rest or
I think it's
Shabbos weeks.
Yeah, rest is part of it.
It's to observe.
Technically, it's a complete rest
Yeah.
and Sabbath observance.
When my kids were little, their school would sometimes have where the kids could go and spend basically all of Shabbat there.
Yeah.
And their parents too, and they would sleep in like classrooms, and that was just called Shabbaton. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm familiar with that word.
yeah. That's because they bring them together for a complete
Mhm.
Sabbath observance. It's the term is used a lot in a lot of Orthodox communities.
Mhm.
So who wants to pick one? I'm looking to see who's avoiding the screen. Okay.
Gee,
Shiva.
I wonder.
Shiva. What? Yep. Cessation, cease. Kelly,
How about,
Shabbat, Shalom,
Baruch Hu.
Baruch for 200. Berech. What?
I've got nothing.
Me,
What was it?
Knee.
What?
Knee.
links. Me.
Me.
Yes.
Me.
Knee.
Knee.
Oh, yeah, not the night
Yeah.
you say knee.
What?
Not the night you say knee.
Yeah. It's a blessing. God considered that a blessing because he had the day off and his assistant built the knee.
Okay.
If you look at how it's designed, that's why there's all these ligaments tying it together, holding it in place. It's a blessing. So who's next? I'm not going to call and
Try
tell.
Nathan at 300.
Which?
Nathan.
Not done. No tune.
Not tune.
Yeah,
It's in the tune. I got no clue. Not tune.
it's another song.
Yeah.
No tune.
I just picked this one because I knew I didn't know any of them.
All right.
And I just wanted to learn. So
Okay.
maybe somebody, I was thinking maybe somebody knows them.
I could cheat, but
Well, what would you say is if you didn't cheat? Just pick something.
well, it's hard to pick now that
Have to.
I know.
Okay. Then who else wants to try this one?
I don't know.
What?
I struggled with the root words more on this one than any of the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why.
Adam.
Yeah. Any words given. Another one?
There for
Okay. Shemira.
like a protection. Protection.
It's close enough. Guarding.
Damn it, I knew it.
You knew it?
Well,
See?
because Shmirat Lashon, it's when you guard your speech.
Mhm.
So, but I wasn't positive it was the exact word.
Yeah, well. You have to have more confidence. Boy, everyone else is, including me.
Listening to me at home.
The straight A student is embarrassed, but she doesn't know one. Or she's only mostly right. instead of completely right.
Mm. You want to help give her more confidence?
She'll mayor for 2 months.
I do not.
Mishmeret.
Binoculars?
What do you do with binoculars?
Observe.
Look.
No. Shall I show you?
Yes.
No, I'll wait. What?
Spy.
To watch. A shift. A
Oh,
watch or a
so
shift.
Watch or
But that's not actually.
That's not this kind of watch.
That's what you should have done. Oh. I was just like.
I thought that, but it's misleading. It's not this kind of watch, though. No, it's like security guards take a watch or a shift.
Oh,
Like the third watch or whatever.
Yeah. It wants to get the answer, so
Well,
that should make
for,
it easier
500.
for you to choose one. For 500? Shulamut.
I'm doing what she's doing. A lot of times you put it into one of the prayers or one of the other lines, and it's like, oh. I'm trying to think of one that's in.
I can't think of one that's
I
in.
can't.
So sorry. Anyone? Should we ask Tell?
I'm here.
Okay.
Wholeness, perfection.
Wholeness, completeness,
I guess
perfection.
if you're ending it with a ta, that would.
Yeah, the top at the end gives the idea.
For 300?
Which?
For
Baruch for 300. Okay. With his Barech.
Two.
Hmm?
Blessed, to be blessed.
To be blessed, yes. You got it. Who's next? Everyone seems so confident.
One for 500. I
What?
know I'm not gonna know it.
Not John. Nitan. I noticed you tried to look at your sheets.
Yeah, they got all these sheets. I didn't bring my sheet.
I didn't either.
He came prepared, but he's trying not to look at them.
yeah, I'm not.
Make sure not to look at them.
Which one was this one?
Nitan.
Just trying to think what the category.
Mm-hmm. You got it. Given, allowed, permitted. Not saying HaTorah, giver of the Torah. Natan. Nitan.
Let's see. Okay.
Nitan. A little close. Vowels are a little different, but the meanings are very close. We still have more choices.
For 500, I'm just gonna 500. So.
Okay, which
There
one?
don't seem to be any harbor.
What?
Oh, yeah, you're
Baruch?
right, yeah.
Yeah, not any harbor.
Okay, because we're 323, we're 3-2. Okay. Barachios. Usually know. Duck, yes.
When I was looking for, I was like, is that my word?
I knew that one. I forgot that one.
What?
I forgot that
How do you
one.
pronounce that one?
That's Barachios. Or Brachio.
Turkey.
Brachio, yeah. I remember that because there were ducks on the head, my wife's headstone.
Yeah, you
And-
even brought some for
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
those
We
ducks
had
are
it.
all over my house.
That was gonna be 500 on that one.
Yeah. I didn't plan on making it 500. It just worked out that way. Plus, it's important. Brachia. Brachios would be plural.
Oat.
What?
Turkey oat.
Might as
Brachio
well
would be
do
plural.
400 and eliminate that one.
You want to get rid of all the blessings?
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, you want
I just want more.
you want to fulfill the last blessing. How's that
There
sound?
we go.
Okay.
Is that a pond?
Yep.
Wow.
You would not like
Very good.
Well,
yeah, ducks
Right.
are in a pond.
Yeah. You know why ponds are a blessing? Yes.
I mean,
What?
water.
Yeah. You're in the desert. No water for miles, and you come across a pond. That's a real blessing. Because if you don't find a pond or something like that, you might die out there.
Right.
Ducks are a blessing because they'll lead you to that pond
Mm.
and give you good eggs. So what category next? What number next? Mishamer. Any takers?
Missionary sat up on the wall.
Conservative, preserving, or preservative? What?
is Shemer
I would be in that category.
is Shemer the root of that?
Yeah.
Yes, Shemer.
Keeping
And then
guarding.
Shemer is
Right.
Kelly, I see you raising your hand.
Yep. Yeah, 400.
Shemer 400? Mishumor. Anyone?
Meshimar.
It's a guard,
What?
a guard or a post.
And I'll give you, it relates a little to the last word.
I like this. Begins with man. So
Anyone?
what did you say, George? It begins with man? Well, it's more like it's talking about somebody. Doesn't it mean it's like a, the last one was they were conservative. They could be a guard, or a
No.
protector or something. I don't know.
Think of conserving or preserving.
Preserve. Preservative?
Conserve.
I don't know.
Conserved, tinned, or canned. How do you preserve things?
Something that's
Tin them or can them. Because the
Same root, so.
Mishamer was conserving or preservative was Mishumor is actually canning it, tinning it. You're still doing something to preserve it. So you have that similarity. Who wants to pick one next?
Can the apples. Preserve them.
do the same category for 500. Or, you know, what that
Okay.
would be.
Shaw Moore,
Mhm.
Shaw Moore.
Or dog.
What?
Mhm. Mhm.
To keep? The more it's-
Yeah, it's good, that's the use sound, shaboom.
Mm-hmm. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Guarded, reserved, restricted.
Yeah, getting used to those endings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they all are gonna be very similar.
Yeah, well, they all. Well, we're narrowing it down a little. I wanted to pick another one.
What time? 100?
100, you said? Okay. What?
Gift?
Yep. Present or a gift? Matana. Okay, anyone want to choose one?
Do that same category 400 because I'm terrible with that one.
Which
So,
category?
That's a hard one. That's my time.
Okay. Nitunim.
That's a need. Eat.
So this one's a little more confusing. I can give you an unrelated hint.
Okay.
The character in Star Trek. What?
Data?
Data.
Yeah.
They-
That's a need.
Yeah, I was like, that seems similar to that one that we had with the
You didn't put a lot
give in
of
or
it
give.
into your
Yeah.
computer.
You like my hint?
Yeah, that was a good one. Sci-fi nerd, you know. Good for that.
Okay, 2 categories down, 3 to go.
Should finish up the time for 200. Get rid of
Okay.
that category.
Well,
It's not, oh my God.
You got the short.
Mesha,
Saw,
Mesho Mata.
saw.
What?
I'm not. I'm just,
What do we have
I
there?
don't know.
Mesha,
Mesho Umatan.
it's got like two final left.
Did I mess up on that?
How come it's 2 of them?
Of course, it's
Isn't
probably
it
a
like back and
typo.
forth or something?
What?
It's like back and forth.
Give and take.
That's close.
Yeah, you put an extra.
Yeah, so I thought
I was gonna say-
when I copied it from where I typed it out.
Yeah, negotiations. Okay.
I thought-
Yeah.
Yeah, that
We
was
gave-
confused about.
We gave an extra one.
There was a final and an almost final.
There were two finals. Well, they said we had 2 different game boards, so it's 2 finals. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it.
How did you pronounce that one, Charlie? Again?
Mesha,
Mesho Umata. Mesho Umata. What? Mesho
Mesha
Umata.
Umatan.
Mesho Umatan, yes.
So is Mesa to take?
What?
Mesa,
Yeah, like
is
a
that to
gift,
take?
and time is like a gift, and so.
Yeah. I believe so.
Take and give, not give and take. Well,
Yeah,
that's
well-
English, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But literally, it seems like it would be take and give.
yeah.
Yeah,
But it doesn't translate as well.
Right.
Shalom for 300.
That was definitely the hardest thing.
I've got Lahashlim. Lahashlim.
It's silent, Shua.
To make complete or something. Nothing incomplete.
To complete. To reconcile. To make
So
peace.
he's two complete.
Know that.
What next?
Shalom 400.
Muslam. Muslam.
We haven't actually covered that vowel yet, though, right?
What?
The caboose? The caboose. There's a 3 dot.
Yeah.
That's a U.
We did.
We did.
Yes, we did. So sorry. And the words in your book also.
So no-
Well, I
And
knew
of
it, I
the
just don't
sheets.
remember it being in there.
Yeah. Yeah, we covered the O and the O.
Be complete. That-
Fulfilled or perfect. Which category?
Yeah, I wonder which one. Let's try Shabbat.
Okay.
For anyone you want to pick. It's got a number in it. Yeah, we did, never mind. We did that.
We did that one. And it showed up twice then.
And that one finished.
Shabbaton.
Shabbaton. We did that one.
Yeah.
You picked.
Oh, I picked so much you're asking me to pick. I closed my eyes and randomly went and it went to something like that. That's
What
what they
was
hear.
the number in?
The other one was supposed to be playing, so let's go to 400.
Hashabit.
Lahash beat.
Yeah, Hashabit.
The Lahash beat. It's a separate syllable, so it's not sounded. Anyone? Do a Shabbos. Even though it has the root, uses that root.
To stop,
What?
to stop,
That's part of it.
Yeah, to stop.
To stop,
Yeah.
to stop.
put an end to lock out.
Yeah.
300 or 500? Pick a number.
300.
300? Okay. Lady says 300. Shavita.
Shavita.
Shavita. There are two different meanings to this one. You can go with the traditional or the modern meaning.
Shavita. Would be like a pause. Pause.
It's going in that direction.
Rest,
Rest. It has two meanings. One's a Sabbath rest. Or through in modern Hebrew is a strike. Yeah.
Strike. That's a pause.
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. They're not working, they're resting.
Yeah, that's a
Although they're not resting in a way that the people they're working for are happy with.
Okay.
I'll pick this one. Hashbata. Yeah. Does everyone want a hint?
Mhm.
Okay, who wants to give him the hint?
It begins with the.
Yeah.
Something really didn't stop being arrested.
The rest.
It
Something.
sort of relates a little to the modern Hebrew word we just said.
Strike.
Sure.
It sort of can relate to that. Lockout, cessation.
Yeah. Knockout.
We have work to do.
You have work to do.
I'll take.
I am sorry, but we ran out of choices.
Just when we were having fun.
Well, I can make another board game right now for you if you really want me to. No?
Those are hard. They're too hard. I haven't looked at those for a while, and some of them I haven't looked at ever.
Thanks.
I'm sure
That
the
was
teacher
good.
appreciates hearing that.
So do you have any questions? And if you do you have any questions that I might be able to answer?
I don't even have any that I'm able to ask.
Exactly.
That was good.
Okay, so this gives you an idea of some things you may need to work
So
on.
hard when they all sound alike, and you're just gonna try to
Yeah,
keep it straight what they need.
I can't even
Right.
do that in English.
And I'm trying to make sense out of it, like some of them begin with the mem, and some begin with the le, and it's like, why, you know? Like that one began with the hey, which normally you'd say that meant the something, you know?
yeah,
That'd be,
The
yeah, like hosh, whatever.
yeah.
But yet,
I'm sure there's a book that'll have